So this is the current situation on my head. A bit like my last hair dye video, I don't really know where this video is going. I think, well, I hope that I'm going to put yellow on my hair, but I am wondering whether I'm gonna just bleach my hair today and like kind of the outcome and see what happens. So I've got roots. I'm kind of, for the first time in my life, enjoying roots. Maybe it's just my laziness winning, but I don't know. So today I'm not going to focus on my roots at all. A little while ago I made a video on what am I saying? A little while ago I made a video wanting to go orange and yellow. I wanted to go yellow initially, but I turned out orange, and I said my journey through to getting yellow is a slow process, and as you can probably tell, I achieved yellow for like 2 days, and then a wash made it back to orange, so I'm assuming that I haven't had a light enough base yet. So what we're gonna do today is just work on that base, and I'm gonna put some bleach on my hair and show you guys what I'm doing and why and the process. As always, I'm probably on like, in life, I think I've had about 19 bottles of these, but we've got, as always, my blue powder bleach. Any blue powder bleach is probably fine if you want to go on Amazon. XL Blue, this is by Salon Services, dust-free powder bleach. You can get this like in like Sally's and everywhere basically. And I'm using Truzone for my peroxide. I've used Truzone before, they're really good, I recommend, no problems. I'm actually getting a 30 volume 9%. It's a little bit more of a kick than I was using before. I'm just getting a bit frustrated about the fact my hair's not budging. So today, I'm gonna really try and work in on those ends, and I'm gonna be ballsy. I'm not gonna hold back like I did last time and get worried and end up doing a bleach bath. I'm gonna go full in. I've left it greasy because it's good to have greasy hair when you're bleaching it, but as the yellow is washing off, look what's left. I'm left with this ugly strip all the way around, and I'm not afraid to say that. I'm not hiding anything. We're all friends here. This happens and I ain't afraid to share that. Get a hairband, section all my hair off, and I'm actually going to stay completely away from my roots today, and I'm just going to be working in on where that disgusting orange is, because that's where my problem is. This like lovely kind of light colour I've gotten in my roots is fine, and that will work perfectly for yellow. I kind of want my hair to get that colour too. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get some raggy old towel, and I'm going to get some gloves, and I'm going to work in that bad boy. You can use like an old takeaway tin if they have plastic ones, or just like, what are these called? Sandwich boxes, or actually a professional pot, but who has one of those? Get the dust out first. Dust, anyone? No, dust. So for every 2 parts blue powder bleach, it's 1 part peroxide. This is my bleach. I'm using quite a lot today because obviously I'm going over my whole head. It's not just my roots that I'm doing. And then, I mean, she says to measure it, but then she doesn't measure it herself. I'm a walking contradiction. We mix that all up, and you want the consistency to be not runny, so it like runs everywhere when you lift the brush, but you also don't want it like hard. I guess the consistency that you want is sort of like, maybe like a chocolate mousse. So that needs a bit more wetness because it's very hard. That looks dodgy, that, doesn't it? That's a lot better. That should be enough, because my hair's not very thick. It's actually very, very thin. I went by your house, what a big mistake. But for a while I thought that I wouldn't break. I need something else to clear my head. Someone to tell me how to live instead. Just open your eyes and take my advice. Stop rolling the dice and just compromise. It's the chance of your life. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to save. Take control of your own life. Right now, every mistake makes you feel like a fake. Take control of your own life.
advice. Stop rolling the dice and just compromise. It's the chance of your life. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to save. Take control of your own life. Right now, every mistake makes you feel like a fake. Take control of your own life. Nothing in life is good. Tired and misunderstood. I would fight if I could.
So for the first time ever, I've actually come up with a reaction on, like, underneath my chin. I obviously flicked a bit of bleach on it, but I've never reacted to bleach before, so like, that's weird. Don't know what's going on. I'm just having a little peek. It's very warm under here. I think this lightened pretty well. I think this has done a very good job. I'm gonna leave it on for like 10 more minutes, and then we're gonna wash this bad boy off.
Myself to hold my hand, standing in the shadows of where we have been, sleeping with your back facing me. I know this isn't us. Baby, pull me closer, let's fall in love.
So it's taken a while to dry, probably because it's dead, but this is the colour I've managed to get it to. I think this may actually be the closest I've been to blonde ever. Really weird seeing me like this. The good thing about the fact that I'm yellow at the moment and experimenting with yellow is putting yellow on top of this, I don't feel like it's kind of like wasting all the effort it's taking me to get my hair so light, if that makes sense. Like if I was getting my hair this light then go blue, for example, I won't be coming back from that for a while, whereas putting yellow on this, it will just kind of fade to a blonde again. Does that make sense? That's why it's taken me so long to get to yellow, because I have to really concentrate on getting a very light base for that, because I can't, you know, cover it up. Like before, I've covered up dodgy bases with a blue, because I mean, like, you kind of can with some colors. Like it doesn't matter as much if the base isn't truly light. But with yellow, you kind of have to get it light. Obviously, you can still see some of the orange here, but I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I've done a pretty good job. Like you can still see that strip a little bit. So I'm tempted to do one more job, bleach job on top of this. However, I'm not gonna do it today. I will wait a while because I don't want to damage my hair. I'm just gonna see how my hair feels tomorrow, like quality-wise. Does it feel strong enough to do something like that? I'm also kind of loving this like long fringe situation too. This is where I'm at. This is where I've got to.
Baby, pull me closer, let's fall in love. Oh, I can feel my body move to every move you make, and I can feel the tension every time we're close. I know whatever happens, I will have you next to me. Cause tonight we have it all. Cause we're dancing as one. 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 We've been into places all at once. We said we'll come undone.
Bonjour! So, my boyfriend actually did a phenomenal job. He didn't like miss parts that I would usually miss, because it's really hard to do your roots while using a mirror looking back at you. Like it's so hard to like make sure you get all the areas. So it's really nice to have an actual pair of eyes at the back of my head, and I could just sit there and chill. Also, this is the blondest I've ever had my hair. It's really crazy to see my hair in this color. In fact, it has gone so blonde that I was almost very like this tempted just to keep it like this, but there is still like a orange hue to it. I mean, I could put like a very light blue wash on this and it would make it more white. No, 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 I'm going yellow. So that's what I said I was gonna do, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to shut up and make my hair yellow. That was the goal. I can't go changing my mind halfway through. And we actually will be achieving this time. Yellow, and this is a Caution UV yellow. So it will be pretty bright. It's crazy color. I've never actually had much experience of crazy color before. I wanted to try something different because I get bored. This is the color I'm using. It's like a UV yellow. 15 to 30 minutes. I have a feeling I'm going back in steps here, and I'm just about to introduce orange into my hair for like the 3rd time when trying to achieve yellow. Like, what is my problem? My hair just doesn't like bright yellow. Isn't the color I wanted. Also, I'm very suspicious about that tub I had because there was barely any in it. I don't know if that's a normal thing of crazy color with the portions, but it felt really runny, and I got it from Amazon, but it felt like someone had like, it smelled a bit like shampoo, and I was like, has someone put like conditioner or shampoo in here after using it a bit? But I don't know if that's just me being crazy. So I just don't think my hair wants me to be yellow. I mean, it looks yellow when I look down on it like that, but at the same time, like, we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see, I guess.
Why don't you get it by now? Tell me what you learned in grade school. Give it to me like you want it. Did you forget that golden rule? Why is our love it one-sided? It should really be give and take. Fill you up and leave me empty. Baby, was that my mistake? Covering these feelings, going through changes. I'm just so mad right now, I can't even think straight. So I'ma just read it and delete it, knowing you won't read it before we get too far away. I need to clear my mind. I'd rather just read it and delete it before we cross the line.
It worked! Somehow, the majority of orange that was visible when I had the dye on has gone. It's an absolute Christmas miracle. This is definitely the most yellow I've gotten it. I've had it like yellow orange before, and in some like cameras, in some photos it looked yellow, but really it was like, you know, in real life it was more like an orange hue with a side dish of yellow. Intrigued to see what this will fade to, because I've obviously never had yellow hair before. Like, I don't know what to expect. Like, what's this gonna fade to? I'm assuming it's gonna fade to like a, I'm assuming a blonde, because before it was like a bit of a patchy, bleachy mess. Like it's quite hard to get a good all-round blonde hair color from just bleach. Like you kind of usually have to put like some sort of blonde dye on top of that to make it look like nice and even, but I'm assuming that putting yellow on this will make it fade to a nice blonde. So I'm intrigued because I've never been like a proper blonde before, and I'm really happy. So I thought this was gonna be, I assume when I was literally washing this off, I was like, oh, do you know what, I'm gonna upload the video anyway and just call it something like I can't get yellow hair, or like yellow hair's not working for me, or something like this, or like disaster, clickbait, oh my god. But it actually worked. And the only one I've got left now after this is green. Praise the Lord for those days, because I don't know how that's gonna go down. I reckon green can probably go more wrong than yellow can. The worst that would happen with yellow is orange, and I was okay with that because I'd been orange before. With green, it can go like a muddy brown meets green, so it would look fucking terrible. This is the finished result. I'm rather happy. Let me know if you've gone yellow. Let me know a hair colour that you haven't tried yet. Why aren't you trying it? Because I never went yellow because I was scared of going yellow, and now I'm yellow. I think it looks cool. I think it complements my pale ass skin. Sometimes colours can warm your skin tone, or it can make you look a bit ill, but I feel like yellow complements mine. It could have made me look ill though, but I don't mind looking like a vampire a little bit. That's all. Thank you for watching me throughout my whole process of getting yellow hair, because if you're intrigued to know how I got here from red, there's a video on that. Like there was a hair dye video before this one of me transitioning to orange, and then now we're finally here. So it took 2 different videos, so make sure I'll link that one down there. That is all. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. I'm on social media such as Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and I have a Patreon if you want to support me on there. I do live streams every now and then on YouTube, and I now have a tarot reading Facebook page if you want to join that. There's kind of like tips on there, spiritual memes, and like giveaways and stuff, so links down there. Bye everyone.